professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, huh? We should trade places for a year. With all of this relationship talk, feminist type talk, a lot of ladies are talking about, I'm working, I'm a man now. Well, no, you're not. And in therapy, there's role reversals. So I think sometimes America needs therapy. America, like for all the ladies who believe that they're just like a man and they're equal to a man, I really think we need to trade places. I really think if you ladies really want to be men for a year, you got to be men. And if you don't like it, you get to raise your hand, bow out, and say, you know what? From the rest of my life, I'm gonna be a woman, and I'm not gonna test this thing anymore because now I see what it is. But you're gonna have to sign it. You're gonna have to sign it, document it. Like, there's got to be consequences. You can't bail and then get comfortable, 2 years later and say I'm back at it. Not that. I think you ladies need to actually work the construction jobs for a year. Work on the oil rigs for a year. Get trained to do it. Work for a year. And all the deadlines need to be met, and all the productivity needs to be where it's at. Can't take a drop off for a year. You got to farm for a year. Okay, you got to be butchers for a year. Yeah, you got to be garbage men for a year. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to be the police officers for a year. Military, I don't know if we can. Whoo, you ain't gonna get us killed. Yeah, we might have to put the military one on the side. For a year, though, you got, we don't trust you like that. But all the fishermen, you got to do the fishing for a year. All y'all got to be the truck drivers for a year. Okay? And that's just, the labor part of it. In these relationships, since you want to be men, y'all got to be men for a year. Y'all got to work 40, 50, 60 plus hours. And then we get to chill and complain that you ain't taking us out. You got to cut the grass. And if you don't cut it, you got to pay for it to get cut. You got to, change the oil. Y'all got to be the mechanics. So if you want to save money, lady, you got to get you a jack and change the oil in your man's car for a year. You got to fix household appliances that broke for a year. And when you're done with that, you have to sexually satisfy him. All he got to do, is the things that you did. It's it is what it is. So he get to, like I said, go get his fade. He get to get a massage. He get to go shop for a year. And I know what y'all thinking, man. Hey, what about the kids? We're gonna be mothers for a year. And the flip side is, we're gonna have to be single mothers for a year, right? For a year. And y'all get to, and since y'all say men are cheaters, y'all get to be cheaters for a year, but y'all got to trick off. So it's on your dime. You get to fly guys out for a year. You get to cheat and have a side dudes and pay for multiple dates for a year. Yeah. You get it all, baby. All the good and the bad, right? You got to pay the bills. The majority of them for a year. You got to be a protector and a provider for a year. You know how some of y'all ladies, y'all like to get in relationships with guys, and then somehow y'all brain is somewhere a year ago when y'all first met, and now you're not that bright. We get to do that with y'all. I don't remember what to do. I don't know. We get to play dumb for a year and tell you got to do it, and you ain't woman enough if you don't do what we forgot to do for a year. Oh yeah, yes, absolutely. All the court laws and family court, we get to divorce you and take half for a year. And we get to cheat on you and do it for a year, just for a year. We get to run you through the ringer for child support for a year, at least a year, just at least a year, just a year, and ask for an increase in that year. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You could be a man for a year. Just for a year. You know, it's not that big of a deal, baby. It's not. You know, if you get stressed out and you have a heart attack, nobody gonna care. You a grown woman, man, for a year. You got to get up and go back to work. All us men, we could have stress leave for a year. Now I'm just stressed. I just can't do it. Yo, male co-workers who don't feel like working, you got to do their extra work and get paid the same as them. And we could say it's a wage gap. You women are making too much money for a year. We get to do that for a year. Like, we should trade places. Yeah, absolutely. And now we get to be on TikTok and Instagram, just, you know, just our meat hanging out, just swinging around, trying to just be sexy. And we get to be on social media, and we get to have 1 million followers for just walking down the street. 100,000 views for just walking down the street. Yeah, I got my Denzel walk on for a year. Wow, you got to make content all year long. It might not do too well, and your stuff actually is relevant and makes sense for a year. That's all. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.